An excellent rendition of our national anthem once again. Welcome back to High Button Sports. My name is James Bryan, bringing you this Nova Scotia U18 major hockey action between the Cape Breton West Islanders and the Dartmouth Steel Subaru. It's a family affair here tonight at the Zatzman Sportsplex. Cousins Max Bryan and Jack Bell will be facing off against each other for the first time in their U18 major careers. As this puck will drop in this battle between the 4th place Islanders and the 5th place Subs. Let's go. Puck is dropped here. Face off won by the Subs. Back to Cole. Cole to Poplinski. Poplinski to Duffy. Duffy to Tremblay. Tremblay. Puck taken away by McDonald. Davidson chips it down. Poplinski gets the puck. Poplinski dumps it down as he does best. You know, it's been a while. Hasn't been a game at the Sportsplex in a while. Haven't seen many of those classic Poplinski dumps, but there's one of them right there. As Jack Bell will cover up, and we will get a face-off here in the Subaru's offensive zone. Face-off won by Bryan. Bryan kicks back to McPhee. McPhee unable to find it. Davidson in hot pursuit. Davidson gets it. Land gets the puck. Land. Up to Bryan. Will Cole gets a puck. McPhee. McPhee up to Smith. Smith. McPhee to Bryan. Chisholm gets a puck. Chisholm kicks it down to McDonald. McDonald kicks up to Ellis. Ellis down to McDonald. McDonald blows a tire. Chisholm now has the puck. Chisholm behind the net. Chisholm back out to Ellis. Ellis shot just wide. McCackern keeps it in. McCackern shot blocked. McDonald gets the puck. McDonald out front to McCackern. McCackern to Ellis. Ellis shot tipped. Save. Nice save by Cole. McCackern still has the puck. Islanders getting some nice sustained pressure here in the offensive zone as McCackern now with the puck. McCackern back to Ellis. Ellis to McCackern, and that play will be blown dead. Bryan getting a little feisty there. And we will have a face-off here in the neutral zone. On the ice now for the Subs. AP player Seth O'Leary. This is his first game in a Steel Subaru uniform. Seth, a forward for the Basin Armada, of course, played on the Bedford Bandits last year, along with many other players on the Subs roster. Hook short to McDonald. McDonald shot, saved by Cole. Cole digs. Nice. Another AP player on the ice, Jonah Carew for the Subs. Jonah playing for, I believe, the Voyagers. This, well, in his first game on the Subs. Now here's Henry. Henry up to O'Leary. O'Leary backhand to Munden. Munden. Munden to Burgess out front, no good. Carew up. Now McDonald has the puck for the Islanders. McDonald. Munden gets the puck. Munden chips it down, taken away. Bryan digs in, and a whistle will be blown. Head contact is called on Ethan Burgess. So he will go to the box. And we will get our first look at this Islanders power play. An Islanders power play unit that has had a 23% success rate so far this season against a Subs D that has had a 79% penalty kill percentage. Let's see what happens here as McCackern gets a shot. McCackern down to hook short. Hook short to Chisholm. Chisholm. 2. Fleet shot. Safe. Digging for it. Puck is still loose. Puck is still loose. Bryan able to chip it out. Nice play by Max Bryan. Able to get the puck out of there. What could have been a high danger scoring chance as he changes. Now here's Trenholm. Trenholm. Up to McCackern. Here comes McCackern. Chips it up. Gets by Poplinski. Duffy gets the puck. Duffy. Puck kept in by Chisholm. Chisholm to McGinnis. McGinnis shot. Save. McGinnis gets the puck back. McGinnis to Trenholm. To McGinnis. To Chisholm. Chisholm to McCackern. McCackern to hook short. Hook short. All alone. Shot. Just high. Hook short gets it back. Poplinski gets the puck and Poplinski dumps the puck. As he so often does. Now here's Trenholm. Trenholm. Gets it up to McDonald. McDonald sporting number 92 today. Now here's McDonald. McDonald gets by a defense. McDonald tries to find Fleet on the back door. No good. Now here's McDonald again. McDonald keeps it in. McDonald to Fleet. Fleet to McDonald. McDonald out to McCackern. McCackern shot. No good. Save. McPhee gets it out. McPhee to Carver. And here comes Calvin Carver. Carver. Nice burst of speed there. Carver gets it in. To Trombley. No good. Now here's Fleet with the puck. Colby Fleet looking up. Now Fleet gets it up to Ellis. Ellis dumped out by Ben Henry. And Jack Bell will play the puck behind the net. Jack Bell hasn't faced too many shots tonight, but of course this night is still young. Nice hit by Bryan. Ellis gets the puck. Bryan digs. Bryan gets the puck from Ellis. Bryan stolen, stripped by McDonald. McDonald. Henry keeps the puck in. Watt. Watt gets the puck now. Watt shits it down. Now here's Brendan Smith. This power play is over. Successful power play kill. Penalty kill by the Bedford Bandits as Smith comes down. Smith looking for McLean in front of the net. Puck is loose. Nice save by Bell. Puck is kicked out. Now here's Carew, keeps it in. Carew down to McLean. McLean to McGinnis. Munden to Henry to Carew. Puck is down. Now here's Carew with it. Carew out to Henry. Henry to Munden. Munden up to Bryan. Bryan. Shot just wide. Maybe Chisholm got a piece of it there, the defenseman. But Poplinski will get the puck back. Poplinski to Duffy. Duffy. Up. Munden gets the puck behind the net. Munden stays with it. Munden up. Whistle is blown. Yes, don't forget to buy your 50-50 tickets. 14:22 remaining here in the first period. As Ethan Burgess will take the face-off here for the Steel Subaru in their offensive zone. Let's see what happens. Puck hits the ice. Puck hits the mesh. We will have another face-off. Now here's Sparks to take the draw. And they'll come with it. Now O'Leary kicks it to Poplinski. Poplinski shot. Puck is loose. Munden digs in. No good. High danger chance there. Islanders bench applauding the work from Jack Bell. Now Duffy gets a puck. Duffy up to Sparks. Sparks to Munden. Munden flips it up. Munden to Trenholm. To Chisholm. Poplinski now with the puck. Poplinski to Sparks. Sparks. Bell gets the puck behind the net. Bell to Davidson. Davidson up to McCachran. McCachran now. Tries to find Chisholm, no good. Now Davidson will get the puck. Davidson. Nice hit there on McCachran. Another 2-minute head contact penalty is coming to the Bandits. This time to Brendan Smith. And the Islanders will get another crack here on the power play. Another opportunity to show them what they're made of. Show the Supes what they're made of. Now puck face-off is one. Now here's McDonald now. McDonald. Shot blocked by Land. McDonald back to Watt. Watt. And puck is checked out by Land. Now here's Bell. Bell plays it behind the net to Ellis. Ellis now up to McDonald. McDonald to Fleet. Fleet shot just wide of Will Cole. Now Ellis down to McDonald. McDonald up to Ellis. Ellis to McDonald. McDonald to Ellis. Ellis keeps it in. Ellis looking for a play. Ellis down to Watt. Watt finds Fleet in front of the net. Fleet tips it just wide. Henry gets to the puck. Henry gets the puck first. Watt makes a play. And then they chip it up. Now here comes Tremblay. Makes a smart decision. Chip it down. Subs get a needed line change here. And now here comes McDonald. McDonald. And this play is whistled dead. Offside, I believe, is the call. With 56 seconds to go here on the power play. Islanders have been doing a good job at moving the puck around. However, they have not been able to get great shots on net, courtesy of the Subs' good penalty kill. A hook short. Now here's Poplinski. Poplinski dumps the puck, of course, to Bell. Bell to Trenholm. Trenholm rifles it up. Poplinski, nice hit. Breaks the stick with the hit there by Poplinski. Poplinski, now here's Duffy. Duffy tips it up. Whistle is blown. New puck is needed. Ref returns the broken stick back to the bench. Now I'm sure his parents will not be happy about that one. Perhaps. And here we go. McCachran now. McCachran shucked out of the draw for Chisholm. Subs win the draw. Poplinski up to Carver. Carver chips it up the boards. Sparks is on the chase. Sparks. Nice play with the body there. Out to Carver in front of the net. Nice shot. Nice save by Jack Bell. Carver having a word down here in the corner with Carson McCachran. Carver returns to the bench. McCachran returns to the ice. Carver, nice shot there on Jack Bell. The two former... Actually, I don't think they were former anything. I don't think Carver was on that U18 Q Cup team, so forget that. Anyways, Chisholm to Brian. Brian intercepts it. Brian intercepted now by Trenholm. Here comes Chisholm. Chisholm. Now McLean gets the puck. McLean up to Brian. Brian pokes it through. Nice play by Brian. And here comes Brian. Finds McPhee. Hits it a bit too hard there on McPhee. Not able to get the puck. McLean gets the puck. McLean shook off that puck. Now here's McGinnis. Brian, nice play with the body there. Land now. Land up to McLean. McLean Up to Land. Up. McCackern takes the puck away. McCackern finds him out. McGinnis in front. McGinnis keeps it in. McGinnis to McGinnis. Sam Ryan gets that puck. Now Davidson intercepted by Sam Ryan. Quentin Land chips it up to Ryan. McDonald now. Nice hits on Quentin Land. Munden gets the puck. Munden to Tremblay. To Carew to Henry. Down Munden. Doesn't go for it. High stick is the call. No, it was offside was the call. My apologies. Now here's Tremblay chasing the puck in the corner here. Gonna have to be smart about this one. Gets neutralized by Thomas McCackern there. Now here's Munden. Sam Ryan now. Here's Carew with the puck at the blue line. Carew to Ryan. Ryan up to Henry. McGinnis now gets the puck. McGinnis up to McDonald. Poplinski gets the puck behind the net. Poplinski back to Henry. Up. Intercepted. Now here comes McDonald, and here come the Islanders to Ellis. Ellis gets on one knee for the shot. No good. Ellis, big boy there. Watt out to McDonald. No good. Now here comes Keen Osmond with the puck. Stripped by Ellis. Ellis shoots the puck down to Will Cole. Cole up to Poplinski. Poplinski back to Duffy. Duffy looking for a play. Duffy up to Poplinski. Poplinski dumps it up to Osmond. Unable to get to it in time, though, so Ellis will corral the puck here in his defensive zone. Ellis, puck taken away by Sam Ryan. Sam Ryan bounces it off the back. Now here comes Poplinski trying to get it in. No good. Lex Watt will get the puck. Watt, nice shot by Poplinski. Nice glove save by Jack Bell. And we will have our 10-minute break here. I will see you after this is finished. 8:23 to go in the first period here on High Button Sports. We are back after that short break. 8:23 to go here in the first period. And the Shoots will start off with a face-off here in the offensive zone. It's Sam Ryan. And he loses the draw. Now here's McCackern with the puck. McCackern, Ryan now. Ryan, shot saved by Bell. Tremblay tries to keep it in. Puck taken by McCackern. McCackern tries to find McCackern up top. No good. Will Cole plays the puck. Carver chips it up to Ryan. Ryan to McCackern. McCackern gets it in. Keeps it. Passes it to Chisholm. Chisholm stripped. Here comes Ben Henry. Henry shot. Or Carver shot. Saved by Bell. Now Ryan. Ryan up. Puck is taken. Here's Chisholm. Or McCackern. Here comes Tremblay. Tremblay to McGinnis. McGinnis shakes it off. Ryan not looking where the puck's at. And here's McCackern here. Chips it down. Ben Henry gets it. Henry, nice burst of speed there. Pass Ellis. Tries to find Brian in front of the net. No good. Brian still has the puck. Shot. McLean Backhand shot saved by Bell. Lex Watt now comes up with it. McLean now with it. McLean down to Brian. Brian out front to McLean. Finds Henry. Henry to Carew. Carew loses it. And now Davidson. Is he fast enough? Gets a nice opportunity here. Nice shot. Stop. No good. Davidson stops again. Another shot. Another save by Will Cole. Couple nice saves there by Will Cole. Keep this game all knotted up. Now here's Smith up to Henry, and Henry will dump it down where Smith will chase. Chisholm now. Chisholm up to Davidson. Kept in by Duffy. Duffy. Shot. Saved by Bell. Now here's Watt. Brian unable to reach it with the stick. Watt. Now here's, tips it in to Duffy. Duffy. Intercepted by Watt. Watt to McLean. McLean to Paplinski. Paplinski going for a skate here. Nice low shot there. Saved by Bell. Now here's McDonald right here. McDonald up. And that will be an ice. Yes. Islanders bench wasn't too happy about that one. But icing will be the call. So the Islanders, we will have a face-off in the Islanders defensive zone. Ethan Burgess ready to take it for the Steel Subaru on McDonald. Burgess gets it to Trenholm. Trenholm. Puck collected by Paplinski. Paplinski up the boards to Munden. Munden chips it down. O'Leary comes down on a forecheck. No. Now here is Chisholm with it. Chisholm up. McDonald chips off McDonald's stick. Paplinski now with the puck. Paplinski. Backhand pass to Duffy. Duffy. Up. To Munden. Munden. To McCackern. McCackern. To Burgess. Burgess to Paplinski. Paplinski now with the puck. Paplinski looking to make a play. Up to O'Leary. Now here's McDonald. McDonald's shot. Saved by Will Cole. Will Cole sporting a 0.908 save percentage this season. Will Cole also 3.52 goals against average and a 2-2 record. If he can win today, he will be looking to move his record past the 500 mark, which should always be a good goal for a goalie. As the Islanders of the puck here, here's Ellis. Ellis shot. Pass. Pass out to McCackern. McCackern, no good. Save. McCackern, oh. McCackern takes a rough tumble there. Goes head first into the boards. He will go off a little slow. I'm sorry. Now here's Chisholm. Chisholm to McGinnis. McGinnis back to Chisholm. Chisholm, nice, a couple of nice shots there. Save. Now here comes Hunter McLean. Hunter McLean goes past, blows a tire, stays with it. Gets jumped there by a couple Islanders. Now here comes Chisholm. And yes, we are on the power play. Glove saved by Will Cole. Yes, we're having some technical difficulties there with the mic. so I did not mention that. That's why we were silent for a while. However, the Islanders are on a power play here. 52 seconds remaining in this power play. This is their third power play of the game of this first period. Sam Ryan now. Ryan gets through. Up. Dumps it in. Bell. Bell gets it to Ellis. Ellis. To Chisholm. Chisholm. To Fleet. Fleet. Loses it. Chisholm able to retain. Chisholm. Up. Intercepted by Ryan. Up to McDonald. Ben Henry. McDonald keeps it in. McDonald up to Davidson. Tremblay up now. Tremblay to Bell. Bell gives it to Fleet. Fleet looking to make a play here. Looking to break out here on the power play as Davidson now has a nice opportunity here. Shaking off the puck by Alan McPhee. Nice play with the body there. Subs got the puck back. Here's Sam Ryan with the puck. Sam Ryan stripped. Colby Fleet has it now. Fleet to McGinnis. McGinnis comes up with it. McGinnis to McDonald. McDonald. Munden strips away the puck. Now here comes Munden. Munden to Brian. Brian wide open. Pass. No good. Tries to find Carver. Brian another shot. Just high. Brian looking for some goals there. Munden to Land. Now these Subs are off the power play. They've been off the power play for quite some time now with just over 2 minutes to go here in this first period of action. Jack Bell covers. Brian tries to go in. Brian facing a couple sticks there from the Islanders. Max Bryan in years past has historically been successful while playing against his cousin Jack Bell. No goals yet tonight. However, nobody in this game has scored yet tonight, so it would be unfair to use that as a benchmark of his success. But he will take the face-off here. It's Brian sitting in the corner. Keaton Osmond. Carew. Backhand. Up. Saved by Will Cole. Will Cole, the Moncton Wildcats prospect. Will Cole, one of 4 players on this current Steel Subaru roster that has been drafted to a QMJHL team. McGinnis gets a puck behind the net. Out front, nice shot, save. Carew up. Up to Smith. Smith. McGinnis gets on a knee for that. No good. McGinnis, another one. Shot. Just wide. Hits the back of the boards. Chisholm. Another wide shot. Trenholm. Back to Chisholm. Chisholm. To McGinnis. McGinnis gets on a knee again. McGinnis to McGinnis. McGinnis. Henry. Gets the puck. Henry up to McLean. McLean up to Smith. Smith to Chisholm. To Hook Short. Hook Short with the puck. Hook Short up to Munden. Munden now.
The last minute to play in the first period. Brought to you by Steel Subaru.
Now here's McCachran. McCachran now. Stands on a shot there. Munden with the puck. Munden loses it to Fleet. Fleet. McGinnis. To Fleet. Fleet now with it. Fleet. Out. Carver gets the puck. Carver. Up to Burgess. Burgess. Munden now. Munden up to McCachran. McCachran to Munden. Munden now with the puck. Munden shot. Save by Jack Bell. With 23 seconds to go here in this first period, we will have a face-off in the Subs offensive zone. And whoop, there's Max Bryan once again. Max Bryan out here with Ryan and Tremblay. Back to the lines that were used to start the year. Before this game, Brian was swapped out on this line for Carver. However, he is back out here for what might be 23 seconds of action. Dig in here. Sub's digging in. Ryan gets the puck. Ryan out to Land. Land, shot, save. Brian with the puck now. 5 seconds to go. Brian out front to Land. Land, no good. And that will be it for this first period of action. Subs will go, or both teams will go to the locker room. And they will come back, and it will be 0-0. And James Bryan will still be here. Max Bryan having a word with the refs. Jack Bell giving Max Bryan a little tap there. And we will see you after this first intermission. And we are back for the second period here with High Bun Sports. I am James Bryan, bringing you this tightly contested affair in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia between the Cape Breton West Islanders and the Dartmouth Steel Subaru at the Zatzman Sportsplex. It is 0-0. Both teams have yet to give up a goal, but there have been many chances. Goalies playing well. As McLean gets the puck here. McLean to Bryan. Bryan back to McLean. McLean. Shot. Blocked by Trenholm. Poplinski now with the puck. Poplinski shot blocked by McDonald. To McLean. To Bell. Bell now gets the puck. Plays it out to... Now here is Osmond with the puck. Osmond up to Carver. Or Duffy, my fault. Carver. Finds Tremblay. Bryan changes for Ryan. McDonald chips it in. Now here's Alistair McPhee with the puck. Loses it. Tumbles a little bit. David down to Davidson. To Land now with the puck. Land up to Tremblay. Tremblay to Land. Land. Pass taken away by McCackern. McCackern out to Ellis. Ellis to McCackern. Tremblay up to Carver. Carver. Backhand shot. Wide. Ryan with the shot. Ryan with the puck. Loses it. Now here comes Davidson. Davidson. Chips it up. Davidson to Watt. Watt. Davidson now with it. Davidson. Deflected. Kept in by Land. To Ryan now. Ellis has the puck. Ellis is digging for it. Puck is loose now to McPhee. McPhee passes up to Tremblay. Tremblay up to Ryan. Tremblay sneaks in. O'Leary behind there, no good. Jonah Carew gets the puck. Carew now. Backhand. Carew with the puck. Carew looking for something to happen, no good. McPhee gets the puck. McPhee looking to make a play. McPhee up to Munden. Munden, no good. Munden down to Chisholm. Chisholm out to O'Leary. O'Leary up the boards. O'Leary, Munden keeps in, and that puck will go out. So we'll get our first whistle here of this second period.
Tonight's winning number 604-5609. 604-5609. If you have that ticket, please go to the table at the top of section 12.
604-509. Shout out to our 50-50 winner for the day. Now here's Henry. Henry to Carew. Carew up to Osmond. Osmond to Sparks. Sparks chips it down. Bell plays the puck behind the net. Bell out to Chisholm. Chisholm up to Fleet. Fleet. Out. Finds McCackern. McCackern out to Trenholm. Trenholm to Chisholm. Chisholm. Shot. Hit just goes wide. Now here's McCackern with it. McCackern up to Trenholm. Trenholm. Shot. Saved by Cole. Sparks now with it. McCackern gets it back. McCackern out to Fleet. Fleet no good. Chisholm unable to keep the puck in there. Will be forced to reset. Trenholm. Up to McCackern. McCackern now. Digging. Ben Henry gets in there. Now here's Carew. Out to Henry. Henry up to Bryan. Bryan now up to McLean. McLean shot blocked by Trenholm. Stoops gets the puck in the net, and that's Jack Bell covering that puck. Jack Bell making some nice saves for his. He knows his grandmothers are watching the stream from Ottawa and the cruise ship alike. hoping to make some big saves for them. Max Bryan taking a look there before the draw, and he wins the draw back to Duffy. Duffy down to Bryan. Bryan takes a tumble. Poplinski now with it. Poplinski shoots it down. Poplinski up. McGinnis now with the puck. McGinnis dumps it down to Duffy. Duffy to Poplinski. Poplinski up the boards to McLean. McLean pokes it through. Up to Bryan. Here's Bryan now with a shot. Glove saved by Jack Bell. A little bit of extracurricular activity there in the goalie's crease. We will have a line change here for the Subs, and a face-off in the Subs offensive zone. 15:27 to go here in the second period. This game is still knotted up at 0. Sam Ryan here to take the face-off. Land. Here comes McDonald. McDonald's shot hits the mesh. No good.
Winner of tonight's 10-10 50-50 draw was Phoebe. Phoebe takes home a cash prize of $145.
Hunter McDonald down there, the Rinaranda draftee. One of 2 Islanders to be drafted to a QMJHL team. The other one, of course, being Jack Bell, getting drafted to the Mooseheads. Now here comes Munden down. Munden out front to Burgess. Burgess shot Bell. Whistle is blown. Puck is loose, but the whistle will be blown, which will result in a face-off here in the Subs offensive zone with 15:02 remaining. Ethan Burgess. Burgess prepared to take the draw. Burgess out to McGinnis. McGinnis to McDonald. McDonald, puck taken away by McPhee. McPhee shot blocked. Now here's O'Leary. O'Leary flips it down to Burgess. Flips it down. Land gets the puck. Land finds Munden down there in the corner. Munden. McGinnis now with the puck. McGinnis poked free by Burgess. Now here's Sam Ryan. Tries to find Munden out front. That won't go. Now Munden out to Land. Land out to McPhee. McPhee shot. Another glove save by Jack Bell. Jack Bell making a lot of nice saves here tonight. Both goalies have been making some great saves. If you're a fan of defensive hockey, or if you took the under in this game, I'm sure you are rather happy while watching. Face-off upcoming in the Subs offensive zone. Here's Owen Sparks. Ready to take it. Lex Watt up. Now here's Carew. Carew up the boards to Sparks. Sparks up to Ryan. Ryan. Puck taken away by Ellis. Now here comes Davidson. Watt taken away by Osmond. Osmond up to Ryan. Ryan finds Sparks shot wide. Henry keeps it in though. Henry back to Ryan behind the net. Ryan to Sparks. Couple sticks dropped. Ellis makes a nice play there. Sam Ryan digging deep, getting that puck. Sam Ryan comes through, loses the puck. Now here comes Lex Watt, or Colby Fleet. Apologies. Lex Watt is also on the ice. Whistle is blown. Another stick is broken here. That's the second broken stick of the night. Not These Cape Breton West parents are not going to be happy, but I'm sure all the Cleves in Antigonish and Port Hood will be. Duffy gets the puck. Duffy rubbed out by Chisholm. Now here's McDonald. Bryan able to get the puck. To McLean. McLean to Smith. Smith back down to Bryan. Bryan out to Smith. To Duffy, who takes a shot. Now here's McLean to Bryan. Bryan out to, tries to find McLean backdoor, no good. Duffy keeps it in. Duffy to McLean. Penalty incoming. Will Cole will go to the bench. Bryan stays on the puck to Poplinski. Poplinski's shot saved by Jack Bell. However, a penalty is incoming. And we will get our first look at this Steel Subaru power play tonight as Sam Trenholm goes to the box. And with 12:49 to go here in the second period, the Subs will be able to tap into their power play here. Steel Subaru, 33% power play success rate. Pretty good. Islanders have a 90% penalty kill rate, the best in the league for any team. So, a immovable object versus an unstoppable force truly here as Poplinski gets a puck. Poplinski up to Tremblay. Tremblay to Duffy. Duffy fires a shot wide. Poplinski keeps it in. Poplinski falls down. Carver. Carver to Ryan. Ryan to Duffy. Duffy looking for his first goal of the year. To Tremblay. Puck is taken away by McGinnis. McGinnis who fires it down. Sam Ryan makes a play. Now here. Ryan down to Jack Bell, who plays it down. And Ryan out. Duffy gets a puck. Duffy, quick shot down to Carver. Carver just misses the net. Nice chance for him there. Poplinski falls down again. Islanders are able to get it out of the zone. Will Cole fires it out, and he will cover with no man in front. 11:53 to go here in the second period. And a face-off in the Subs defensive zone will take place on the penalty kill. Not something you really want. Anyways, here is McPhee. McPhee up to Burgess. Burgess looking. Chips it up. Bryan digging in deep. Chase Munden comes away with it. Munden up to McPhee. McPhee shot blocked by Munden. Blocked his own teammate's shot, and he's feeling that one. He stays on the ice, though. McPhee with the puck now still. McPhee to Burgess. Burgess chips it up. Bryan goes and chases. Puck is loose. Bryan to Land. Land shot. Saved by Bell. Coming across the crease to make a nice stop there. Now here is McGinnis, and he will chip it down. Will Cole will get the puck. 5 seconds remaining on this power play here as Bryan loses the puck again. McGinnis chips it down, and the Islanders will kill a power play. Something they have done many, many times this season. 260 total penalty minutes for the Islanders this season. Colby Fleet now with the puck. Fleet back to McGinnis. McGinnis down to Davidson. Davidson with the puck. Davidson shot just high. McGinnis keeps it in. Yes. McGinnis still keeps it in. Whistle. And that will be offside. We will get a stoppage, and we will get a face-off. 10-12 to go here in the second period. Now the Islanders, 260 total penalty minutes so far through the course of their first 13 games with a 90% penalty kill rate. That is extremely impressive defensive hockey being played up here in Port Hood. Sparks now with the puck. To Tremblay, to Carew. Carew. Up to McDonald. McDonald to Watt. Watt. Up. To Carew. Carew to Sparks. Sparks to McDonald. McDonald to Watt. Watt now with the puck. Watt. Out to McDonald. Out to McDonald. Out to Trenholm. The man who took the penalty earlier. McLean able to box out. Sparks able to get that in. Or no, that's Ben Henry, my bad. McDonald now gets the puck. McDonald to Carew. Carew. Puck kept in by McCacherin. McCacherin. Carew gets the puck back again. Carew to Ben Henry. Ben Henry to Carew. Carew up. Tries to find Osmond. To Tremblay. Back to Henry. Henry. Up, finds Bryan. Here comes Max Bryan now. Bryan, backhand shot, just fans on it. Unable to score on his cousin Jack Bell. Brendan Smith now with the puck. Brendan Smith. Nice burst of speed here. Nice speed here by Brendan Smith. He's behind the net, tries to wrap around, no good. Puck is loose. Whistle is blown. That is... Looks like Bryan got hit in the head there by a stick. Ref pointed it out. Perhaps a penalty incoming. Yes, there is. I believe so. Jack Bell giving Max Bryan a little tap with every chance he gets. Lex Watt will go to the box here, and we will take our 1 minute break. We are back here in this second period of U18 major action. 8:44 to go here in the second period. And the Subs will start off on the power play here. Little 5-on-4 action as Trenholm gets it out. McLean unable to keep it in. Here's Duffy. Hook short. Shooken off by Duffy. Duffy did drop pass to Poplinski. Poplinski now. Going for a skate. Shakes him off again. Poplinski looking to make something happen here. Poplinski going for a skate. Passes to McLean. McLean to Duffy. Duffy to Poplinski. Poplinski. Hard shot blocked. I know he's feeling that. I know Trenholm is trying to play that off like he's not feeling it, but he definitely is. Brendan Smith shoots. Puck is wide. Poplinski shot. A block shot there. Hook short. Blocks the shot. Duffy out to Smith. Smith. Shot high. Bryan digging for it behind the net. Taken away by McLean. McLean out. Called. Duffy calls for puck. He will receive. Bryan with the puck behind the net. Bryan to Duffy. To Bryan. To shot. No good. Out to Poplinski. Digging for it. Out to Duffy. Duffy now with the puck. Duffy shot. Saved by Jack Bell. Jack Bell, the Mooseheads prospect. Having quite the workload here tonight. However, he is making the most of it. Duffy still looking for his first goal of the season. Won't come now. 15 assists, 0 goals. Land, pass to Tremblay. Tremblay to Carver. Carver back door. Puck is loose. Net does not get dislodged. Quinton gets the puck. Apologies, the net was dislodged, so they will blow that play dead, and the Subs will have 23 seconds here to make something happen. Here we go. Ellis to Chisholm. Chisholm out to Ryan. Ryan to McPhee. McPhee back to Ryan. Ryan takes a tumble there, and that will be another penalty. So for the brief 9 seconds, the Subs will have a 5-on-3, and then after that, it will be a 5-on-4 power play. Here's Ryan to take the draw. Wins the draw. Wins it back to McPhee. McPhee. Shot. High. Ryan still with it. And Watt is out of the box. It is 5-on-4 now. Tremblay to Carver. Carver to land to Tremblay. Tremblay now out to McPhee at the point. His shot. Carver tips it. Goes up. No good. 1:33 remaining on this power play. 6:26 remaining in the second period. And both teams will get a full change here. Thomas McCachran on the ice now. Thomas McCachran, nicknamed Puma by himself, so I have heard, which I think is hilarious. Brian out to Henry. Henry to Burgess. Burgess shot. Saved by Bell. Burgess another shot. Save. Munden puts in the rebound. Scores. Chase Munden breaks the ice here. And with 6:12 to go, Munden gets his team leading 10th goal and 17th point. But more importantly, the Stubs are up 1-0. Nice goal scorer's goal there by Chase Munden. Being in the right place at the right time. That's what it's all about. That's how I scored all my goals in Midget House. Carew to Henry. Henry flips it up. Tries to find Munden. McGinnis able to make a play on that. McGinnis going down here. McGinnis to Munden. Munden to McCachran. McCachran to Henry. McCachran down to Carew. Burgess to McDonald to Chisholm. Flex. Now, here come the Stubs. Nice shot. Save by Will Cole. Now, when that first period was pretty nice to the Islanders, wouldn't say complete domination, but I would say that the Islanders were definitely pushing the pace for the majority of that period. This second period here has been all Subs. However, we will get a face-off here in the Islanders' offensive zone. McDonald looking to get the face-off here, looking to equalize this game for his team. As here's Trenholm. It's Trenholm to McCachran. Poplinski, big hit on McCachran, sends him into the boards. Duffy now with the puck. Duffy chips it up to Carter. Duffy makes two players skate into each other. Osmond shucking off the puck. Chisholm now with the puck. Chisholm's got a breakaway here. Poplinski's behind. Poplinski's shot. Will Cole still shot. Two great saves by Will Cole. Will Cole all alone with the forward, able to make some nice stops there as Carver's coming down here. Carver out to Osmond. Osmond's shot saved by the glove of Bell. Just nicks it. Carver with the puck still. Carver to Sparks. Sparks on his knees. McDonald chips it out to Poplinski now gets the puck. Poplinski up the boards to McLean. McLean down to Chisholm. Chisholm now up. Fires it up to McDonald. McDonald now coming down. Looking to make something happen. McDonald, puck taken away by Max Bryan. Max Bryan, and that will be offside. And with 4:08 to go in this second period, we will have a neutral zone face-off. Anyway, can we talk about those excellent couple saves there by Will Cole? Made 2 or 3 great saves there in succession, where it was just him and the forward. Could have ended very poorly. However, Will Cole able to use that veteran poise and experience, the third-year goalie, able to make a save there. McDonald to Smith. Smith turns it over. McDonald now with the puck. McDonald to McLean. McLean down to Ellis. Ellis up the boards. McLean now with it. McLean, it's a 2-on-1. McLean, shot, scores! Hunter McLean with the unassisted marker goes 5-hole on Jack Bell, and it is a 2-0 lead for the Steel Subaru here. Nice shot there by Hunter McLean. Nice play to be able to poke it out. And Hunter, these past couple of games, has been looking like his former U18 self. He has been playing well, and the Subs have broken this game wide open as they are up 2-0 now. McGinnis chips it down. Carew leveled. Ben Henry now up to Carver. Carver falls down. McGinnis now with it. McGinnis to Hook short. Hook short. Penalty is coming. Penalty is coming for the Subaru. Chisholm. Trenholm with the puck. Trenholm shot. McDonald gets it back out to Trenholm. Trenholm slap shot. Puck is still found. Shot. Another high shot there. Whistle will be blown. And we will have a 5-on-4 power play here for the Cape Breton West Islanders. Their first power play of this second period. The culprit will be Ben Henry, and the crime will be interference. So with 2:56 left to go here in this second period, the Islanders will get a nice chance here to maybe take a goal into the locker room here. Subaru have been able to kill all of their penalties so far today, though, obviously, as they have not allowed a goal, period. Trenholm now. Trenholm. Shot. Tipped by Hook short. No good. Chisholm. Down to McGinnis. Found by Poplinski. Mundian gets it out. Trenholm now still with it. Trenholm to McGinnis. McGinnis shot. Finds its way back to McCacherin. McCacherin shots. Blocker saved by Will Cole. Puck is still loose. Duffy gets it out. Gets it out of there. Jack Bell plays the puck behind the net. Trenholm to Chisholm. Chisholm to McGinnis. Land gets the puck now. Land on the penalty kill. Fires it up. Mundian hits it with his hand. Mundian now with a nice forecheck. McCacherin gets the puck back though. McCacherin tipped by Sparks to Trenholm. Trenholm. Oh, puck is taken by Sparks. Sparks to Ryan. Ryan shot just wide. Tries to find someone out in front of the net. No good. Nice there. McCachran takes a tumble, takes out a couple players there in that collision. 3-car collision there in the offensive zone. Ellis to McDonald. McDonald to Ryan. Ryan, shot, scores! What a goal by Sam Ryan. Just rings it off the post. Hits a couple posts there, I believe. It was in and out, and Sam Ryan makes this a 3-0 game. Subs taken over here in the second period with a minute 32 here to go. Sam Ryan scores a shorthanded marker to make this a 3-0 game. Sam Ryan with his 7th goal and 17th point of the year, tying Chase Munden for the team lead. Sam Ryan, the Mooseheads prospect, scoring on fellow Mooseheads prospect Jack Bell. I'm sure they are familiar with each other from Q Camp. So that is funny there. McDonald chips it in. Just over a minute to go here. Duffy chips it out. 10 seconds remaining on this power play. Ellis now. Ellis looking to make a play to McDonald. Finds McDonald. To Poplinski. Poplinski to Brian. Brian. Ellis gets the puck. Ellis to McDonald. McDonald gets on the knee for that shot. No good. Gets it out. Chisholm plays it. Chisholm fires it down. 40 seconds remaining. Duffy with the puck now. Duffy makes a nice move there. Breaks free. Duffy looking for his goal. First goal here. Shoots it. Hits the mesh. And that will be a blown whistle with 32 seconds remaining. The Subarus have just totally taken over in this second period, and after scoring 3 goals and making this a 3-0 hockey game, the Islanders are going to have some work to do. No strangers to adversity are the Islanders. However, this is looking like a intimidating lead. Brian tries to make a hit there on McDonald. Carew out to Smith, to McGinnis, to Henry. Henry now out, taken away by McCachran. McCachran, and that will be it for this second period of U18 major action. The Steel Subaru have totally broken it free here, and they will take a 3-0 lead here into this third and final period of action tonight here in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. I'm James Bryan. I will see you in the third. The ice is clean. The players are refreshed. And we are here for 20 final minutes of U18 major action here tonight at the Zatzman Sportsplex in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. I am James Bryan, as always, with High Button Sports, bringing you the Dartmouth Steel Subaru versus the Cape Breton West Islanders, and the Islanders are running out of time here if they want to make a comeback. It is a 3-0 hockey game in favor of the Steel Subaru. Poplinski, nice shot there. Carver to Ryan. Ryan to Davidson. Davidson to McDonald. McDonald to Poplinski. Poplinski out. Poplinski out to Ryan. To Tremblay. Tremblay. Will Cole drops it down to Poplinski. Poplinski up to Ryan, who gives it to Carver, and that will be offside. So with 19 minutes and 11 seconds to go here, we will get a neutral zone face-off here for the Steel Subaru, and Steel Subaru will lose to McDonald. McDonald up to McCachran. McCachran down. Now here's Land. Land backhands it up. That'll be it. Cape Breton's bench trying to inspire some hope here, banging their sticks, trying to make some noise in hopes that it could perhaps be the beginning of a comeback. But they are a long ways from that, as they are still down 3-0. 18:54 remaining. As Max Bryan's glove comes off here, as a product of some pre-match post-whistle shoving. 18:54 remaining. And Bryan will prepare to take the face-off against Colby Fleet. McGinnis. McGinnis to Watt. Or Trenholm. McGinnis now has it. McGinnis to Trenholm. Trenholm to Watt. Watt stays with it. Watt finds it. McPhee loses the puck. Loses the puck to Fleet. Did I just say? I hope not. Land. Up to Bryan. Bryan. Bryan now to McLean. McLean to McGinnis, to McCachran, to Smith, to McPhee. McPhee now up to Bryan. Bryan. Backhand to Bell. Another stop. So 17:53 remaining here. Bryan gets a shot off on Bell, his cousin. Gets touched by a couple sticks on the way back to the bench. And he will take a seat. Nice thing about commentating these Cape Breton West Islanders games, the majority of the roster is 3 last names. There's a lot of McGinnises, there's a lot of Chisholms, and there are a lot of McDonalds, and there are a lot of McCachrans. So if I don't really know a last name, it doesn't hurt to guess one of those 4. A lot of repeat names on this team. Bell, a repeated name last year when his brother Owen was on the team. Now Owen Bell has graduated from Cape Breton West, and he is playing for Pictou Junior A. As McCachran comes up with the puck here, or hook short. My bad. See that? That is where the guessing game goes wrong. It wasn't even close. Face off here. Face off won by the Subs. Here's Seth O'Leary. Fires it up. Down to McDonald. McDonald to Chisholm. Chisholm to McCachran. McCachran up to Hook Short. Hook Short chips it in to Carew. Carew to Munden. Munden. Munden still with it. Now here's Burgess now. Burgess to Ellis. Ellis. Ellis now coming with it. Ellis got a bit of speed here. To McDonald. McDonald to McGinnis. McGinnis. Up to McDonald. McDonald to Munden. Munden to Poplinski. Poplinski. Saucer pass up to Munden. Nice pass. Munden dumps it down. Able for Owen Sparks to chase, and Dylan Poplinski gets a shot, and he will get a save from Jack Bell. Blue Jays game. End of the first. Both teams are still tied up, 0-0. Now, that is an important game right there. As Davidson up here. Poplinski chips it up. Here's Trenholm to Chisholm. Chisholm to Davidson. Nice hit by Keen Osmond, but that will be a penalty for interference. So we will get another look at this Islanders power play unit here. Which is good. McDonald here. Poplinski now. Poplinski to Ryan. Ryan. Up. Bell to Chisholm. Chisholm. Back to Trenholm. Trenholm. And if the Islanders want a chance of a comeback here, now would be the time to get this first goal of the game. Duffy nailed there. Poplinski able to get him back. Sam Ryan hit there on the boards. Nice hit by Ryan Davidson. Now here's Trenholm. Trenholm up to Chisholm. Chisholm to McCachran. McCachran. McCachran down to Land. Land gets the puck. Land. Now to Ryan, and then Ryan dumps it down. Another break in the play. Jack Bell plays it behind the net. Jack McGinnis now. The Jack to Jack. McGinnis now. Here comes McGinnis. McGinnis. McGinnis up to Watt. Watt unable to control the puck there. Land gets it. Land. Back to McGinnis. McGinnis up to McCachran. McCachran dumps it down the boards, and Land will crawl behind the net. Land's dump blocked by McCachran. McCachran. Land hooks him there. No penalty there. Nice play by Land. Then McCachran. McCachran to McGinnis. McGinnis. Shot blocked by Sparks. McGinnis to McGinnis there. To McCachran. McCachran up to Watt. Watt. Watt back up the boards to McCachran. McCachran shot. Saved by Will Cole. With 14:21 remaining here. The time is just bleeding away for the Cape Breton West Islanders here if they want to make a comeback. 9 seconds left on the power play. Max Bryan lines up to take the faceoff against Lance Hookshort. Ellis unable to keep it in. Jack Bell plays the puck behind the net. Ellis now. Bryan on him. Ellis makes the play though. Ellis to Chisholm. Chisholm up to Chisholm. Chisholm to hook short. Unable to find him. Here comes Smith. Brendan Smith. Goes behind. Tries to wrap around. No good. Now here's hook short. Hook short. Tripped by Bryan. No penalty. Chisholm now. Chisholm. Nice body there by Brendan Smith. Chisholm up to Chisholm. Chisholm to McCachran, and that will be... Play will be blown dead due to an offside. And with 13:36 remaining in this third and final period, we will have a neutral zone face-off. One back to McCachran. McCachran down to McDonald. McDonald. Duffy able to get the puck now. And this power play is over for the Islanders, as it has been for a little while. Will that be an ice? Yes, it will be. 13:18 remaining. Steel Subaru will be unable to get a line change here, although I don't think they'll be needing one. Islanders getting fired up, trying to instill some fight into this team as Duffy gets the puck off of face-off win. McDonald down to McCachran. McCachran to McCachran. McCachran to Duffy to Poplinski. To McDonald. McDonald passes to McDonald. McDonald to Trenholm, who takes a nice shot. Goes wide. McCachran gets the puck, though, at the blue line. McCachran, shot from the blue line. Saved by Will Cole. Burgess. McDonald chips it down. Liam Duffy gets it. McDonald gets it back. O'Leary now with the puck. O'Leary tries to get it out of there. Burgess, Munden. And the Islanders will be forced to reset here. Here's McCachran with the puck. McCachran looks up, finds Poplinski of the Subaru. Poplinski dumps it down as he does best. Icing is waved off due to Ellis being in such close proximity to the puck, and now Land gets it at the blue line. Land dumps it back down again. Subs are just trying to kill some time here. Just don't want anything silly to happen that would prevent them from possibly winning this game. They are in full-on defense mode now with 11:59 to go in a 3-0 hockey game. There's a suitcase over there, and it's got like a bag of like just 30 Costco rolls just on top of a suitcase. Interesting. Sparks to McPhee. McPhee to Land. Land looking for a pass. Finds Osmond. Gets off the stick of McGinnis. And now here come the Islanders. Shot off the stick of Land. Cole will make the stop. Now. On the ice. Yep. Yes, up to Ellis. Ellis down to McGinnis. McGinnis down. Down behind the net. Now here's Davidson. Davidson up to Ellis. Ellis down to Davidson. Nice reverse hit by Ellis on Calvin Carver as Allie McPhee chips it down. Carver, nice elusive play there. Loses it though. Trombley gets puck. Trombley out to Ryan. Ryan in front. Nice opportunity, no good. Trombley tries to find another guy out there in front, unable to do so. Land keeps the puck in the zone. McCachran to McPhee. McPhee to Land. Land up to Ryan. Ryan tips off the skate to Carver. Carver And now he finds hook short at the blue line. Nice opportunity here if he can make anything happen of it. No good. Will Cole makes another stop, but Lex Watt keeps the puck. Nice play there by Jonah Carew to knock him off the puck. And nice block there by Travis Tremblay. Now Brian, another nice block there. Here he comes. Now hook short. Now here's Brendan Smith, the Baie-Comeau draftee. Brendan Smith passes to Henry, who gets it up to Brian. Trenholm, McGinnis, hook short. Short to Smith. Smith, now here's Brian. Chips it down to Poplinski. Poplinski fires it up to McLean. He's got some time and some space here. McLean tries to find Smith, unable to do so. Poplinski keeps it in. No, he does not. Poplinski will have to reset. So will the rest of the Subs, and they will get a line change. Here comes McCachran. McCachran dumps it in. O'Leary up to Ellis. Ellis up. Duffy intercepts that pass. Now here comes Liam Duffy. Duffy to Munden. Munden shot. Saved by Jack Bell. And we will have our 10-minute break. Here we go. 9:10 to go here in this third and final period. Islanders need to make something happen here. Chisholm gets the puck. Chisholm tries to backhand pass the land, no good. Now here comes Chase Munden. Munden back to McPhee. McPhee to Munden. Munden out front to Burgess. Burgess gets underneath for the shot, no good. Here comes McDonald. McDonald looking for a pass. McDonald up to Chisholm, finds Chisholm somehow. Chisholm falls down. Penalty will be called on Brendan Smith for what I assume is hooking. So Brendan Smith will get a 2-minute hooking penalty, which will result in one of many Islanders power plays on tonight. However, the Subs, evident of the scoreboard, have been able to kill them all off. Now let's see if they can strike lightning in a bottle once more. There comes, here's Ryan to McCachran. McCachran, McDonald, shot by Will Cole. Puck is loose, save. 8:22 remaining in this third and final period. Out of town scoreboard, Jays are still tied 0-0 with the Dodgers. Play is blown. Play is blown dead there. Tremblay. Ryan digging in there. Now here's McGinnis now. McGinnis to McDonald. McDonald back out to McGinnis. McGinnis to Trenholm. Trenholm. Shot. Low shot blocked by Carew. Now here's Sam Ryan. Chips it up. Taken away by McGinnis. McGinnis looking for something here. McGinnis to McDonald. McDonald blows a tire there. Puck taken away by Ryan. Ryan to Tremblay. Tremblay shot. Nice save by Jack Bell. Net is blown off. Jack Bell is still on the ground. Head is up. Looks like he should be fine. A little slow getting back up. Perhaps just a little soreness of the body. However, and they will have an offensive zone face-off. The Subs will have an offensive zone face-off on the power penalty kill with 7:36 to go. Wins it back. No one able to be there. Duffy gets it in. Blocked by Hookshort. Hookshort to McCachran. McCachran up to Hookshort. Hookshort to Poplinski. Poplinski back. Nice hit by Dylan Poplinski. A bone-crushing one on Lex Watt. As Will Cole covers again. And we will have a face-off here with 7:12 to go in this game. Ref drops a puck, and we are back in play. McPhee to... Now it goes down the ice. Power play will be over soon. Now here comes Ellis. Ellis up to Hookshort. Hookshort. Hookshort to McCachran. McCachran to Ellis. Ellis back to McCachran. McCachran fires a shot, no good. Tried to find Watt, also no good. McCachran's shot is blocked by Burgess. Fleet back to Ellis. Ellis to McCachran. McCachran shot saved by Cole. Fleet now with the puck. We are back to 5-on-5 action here for this last 6 or so minutes. Fleet tries to get it. Carver gets it now. Carver up to Smith. Smith, the quickster, tries to fire a shot. Saved by Jack Bell. Nice ability by Jack Bell to cover up the net. Smith stays with the puck. It's Smith, and Brian does not see the puck. Idiot. Chisholm. McLean now. McLean still finds it. And that will be 2 minutes. And Hunter McLean slow to get up. But he is good. 2 minutes to Ellis for head contact. The trainer comes out. McLean gets up on his own, but he doesn't look great, although that actually might just be his regular face. Well, the trainer will take a look at him, and in the meantime, we will get a Steel Subaru power play here. Seth O'Leary on the power play to call up. Getting a big opportunity here with 5:48 remaining in this third period. Now, if the Subs score here, I couldn't imagine the Islanders having any chance, any thought of a comeback here, as the Subs will be looking to put this away, and the Islanders will be looking to keep this game in the balance. Duffy now. Duffy. Pass blocked. Duffy up to Burgess. Burgess. Trying to make a play here. Burgess to O'Leary. O'Leary to Munden. Munden to Duffy. Duffy to Poplinski. Poplinski back to Duffy. Duffy to Burgess. Burgess shot deflected by McGinnis. Munden still gets a Munden backhand pass back to Burgess. Burgess looking for a play. Shoots to Munden. Tips it no good. O'Leary gets a puck in the corner. O'Leary down the boards. Burgess gets a puck. Burgess to Duffy. Duffy to Poplinski. Poplinski to O'Leary. O'Leary rings it out the post. Munden gets it no good. Duffy keeps the puck in. Good job by Duffy. O'Leary still with it. Bryan makes a nice play with his hands there. And now Bryan gets a nice opportunity here. Bryan to Munden. Munden back out to Bryan. Bryan shoots high. Poplinski gets the puck back. Poplinski McCackern makes a nice play on Land there. Doesn't amount to anything for any of them. Sparks to Land. Land to Osmond. Osmond to Bryan. Bryan to Sparks. Sparks to Osmond. Osmond back off the boards to Bryan. Bryan down to Sparks to Land now. Bryan to Land to Osmond. Puck is there. And Jack Bell will cover with 3:36 remaining here and 1:49 remaining on the power play. So that was a 4-minute penalty there for Ellis, and the ref has to move Max Bryan away from the Islanders bench there. Max Bryan, of course, never one to be making friends on the ice. It's McGinnis to Ryan to Carver. Trenholm now. Trenholm dumps it up. McPhee gets the puck. McPhee down to Land. Land to Trenholm. Trenholm up to Ryan. Ryan to Land. Land to Carver. Carver back to Ryan. Ryan tries to find McPhee across the ice. McPhee. McPhee with the puck. McPhee. Tremblay out to Ryan. Ryan gonna have to reset here. Needs to make something happen. Here's Ryan. To McPhee. Here's McPhee now. McPhee looking up to Henry. Henry nursing his hand there. Bryan gets a puck now. Bryan. Nice hit there on Keen Osmond. Bryan lose the puck. Henry gets it now. Henry to Carew. Carew to Smith. Smith now. Down to Osmond. Osmond to McGinnis. Here comes McGinnis now. Or McDonald. McDonald. Drop pass to McDonald. Nice try. Carew now. Carew now. McDonald. Now here's Watt. As that puck goes way out of here. And with 1:38 left in the game, Max Bryan's getting a little shove there from an Islander. Max Bryan, an enemy to most on the field. Gives the guy a little tap on the chin there. And it looks like A timeout has been called.
Cape West Islanders have called a 30-second timeout.
In a 3-0 game with 1:37 left, you might as well call a timeout. You know, you got no reason not to make an attempt, eh? Here we go. Here's Burgess. Poplinski dumps it down. Surprise, surprise. Dylan Poplinski dumping the puck. Puck is fired up here, and that will be an icing. So we will find ourselves with a face-off down here. Burgess now. Burgess shot. Here we go. McCackern now with it. McCackern up to Duffy and to McCackern, and Bell is going hook short. Nice shot. Trenholm's coming back. Fleet is now on the ice for the extra attacker. Puck is out. They're going to be forced to reset here. Munden on the forecheck. Munden gets the puck, or he could have gotten the puck. And here comes Fleet. Here comes Colby Fleet now. Fleet shot off the pads. Trenholm shot. Another pad save by Will Cole. McCackern. 38 seconds to go here in the game. Burgess up to Carver. Carver gets off Carver's stick. Up to McCackern. McCackern now. Up to Fleet. Fleet. Puck taken by Duffy. Duffy crosses it up the boards. Trenholm. Trenholm up to hook short. And Poplinski now gets a puck, and Poplinski will dump it up. And now the Islanders will just pass the puck around. 4 seconds remaining. This game is good as done. And the Steel Subaru, led by a shutout effort from Will Cole, will take this game 3-0 against the Cape Breton West Islanders, the team that was directly in front of them in the standings. So now the Subs will have 16 points compared to the Islanders' 15. Coaches shake hands with the coaches. Islanders players leave the bench, and they will create the tunnel. For Will Cole, the James Bryan first star of the game. I'll give it to him. All right. That was great. Thanks for sticking around for this doubleheader. From all of us here at High Button Sports, thank you for watching. I am James Bryan, and I will see you tomorrow when the Steel Subaru take on the South Shore